stereo. Yes, we are. Stereo dives over the top rope. Usos on fire. Wiping out Mutiny, but you knew it. You had to know it was coming. The numbers for Mutiny again, and Breakker is just absolutely vicious from the unpredictable badass Bron Breakker. That was an insane power slam into the stairs, and we are in trouble now. We are in big trouble now. You see Jay, he's tapping out, and it looks like KO. What? The Tribal Chief's here with the spear out of nowhere. Ooh, look at this for a stare down. What's Sami gonna do here? We know his affinity towards Reigns. Nice shot from Big Jim to the jaw of Bron Breakker, who didn't see it coming again, and it's one and done for Bron Breakker. But what does Sami Zayn do here? He's trying to make a deal. Are the Usos going to go for it? We've got the OG Bloodline. No, they're not going to go for it. Big Superman punch. Double super kick from the Usos, and this is it. It's 1, 2, 3, and with the help of the Tribal Chief, we are successful against Mutiny. The head of the table is back. The Rock didn't answer the call, but the Tribal Chief did. And if this, the Usos and Roman Reigns, the OG Bloodline, are reunited once more, this is done for Mutiny. It is over. Put those ones to the sky to end this episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys. There is plenty more where this come from, and gain control of this match once more. Into the buckles goes Bayley. Huge clothesline from Cargill, who says let's use the whirlwind splash. We hit it successfully. Jake Lee's out the ring, and we are about ready to bring these Mutiny titles back. But wait, Chad Powell, what are you doing? Chad, no. Bayley with the roller. No, that's a fast count. What is Pat doing? What on earth is happening right now? What's going on? Oh, Punk, you son of a... He's outsmarted us again here, CM Punk. But what he's done is left Lexis in the ring by himself, and he doesn't want to be there. Lexis does not want to be there. We have just been absolutely done out of those Mutiny titles, and now all the pieces are in play. Bayley wants to go and help her tag partners. Punk said no, and we are just going to play some tennis with the head of Lexis King as Punk and Bayley and friggin' snaky Chad Patton. Look on. This does not look good for Lexis King. He is absolutely, oh my god, just bounced off the floor on the outside of the ring. And now, like I said, all the pieces are on the board. Punk certainly knows that we are all on the same team now. As a team, we need to collectively try and keep everyone as fresh as possible, because you heard it. This is the go-home SmackDown before Survivor Series. Nobody can come in now to save Bron Breakker. The roll-up gets it done, and Team WWE picks up a huge win heading into Survivor Series. We look good in that, and we're going to have to look even better, because you know Punk's going to have tricks at Survivor Series. You just know it. But for now, for tonight, we are heading into Survivor Series with huge momentum. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Make sure you subscribe so you do not miss Survivor Series. It's gonna be a big one.
Here we are. The future of WWE rests entirely on our shoulders.
No pressure, though.
I'm telling you, after that leaked audio, Mutiny must be at each other's throats. They can't be on the same page walking into tonight.
Now, we just have to keep them off balance.
You have something in mind? Don't forget we got my brother and my cousin too. I always love taking it to KO. But we hit Jimmy or Roman's music, KO won't know what to do.
We've got the head of the table at our disposal. Jay, you did the heavy lifting getting us here. But we've got a WMD in our arsenal. I say we use it.
The time for talk is over. Let's get out there and start the series with a win.
Better yet, let's make it 2 wins. I don't think we're ever going to get to that third and final Unity title match, no matter what Mutiny tries to pull.
So long as we have this kind of faith in each other, I know I'm going to walk out of Survivor Series on the winning side.
And welcome, guys, to this huge episode. We are, of course, at Survivor Series. We've been building this up for a few episodes now. It has been absolutely... I've just really enjoyed myself so far. I hope that you guys have too, but the time for talking stops now, as Jade Cargill just said in that piece, and the time for fighting has now begun, as we have got Io Sky just whooping Jade Cargill at the moment. Not the start we really want in this best 2 out of 3 fall situation. We have to beat Mutiny today. WWE has to come out on top. We need to keep Raw and SmackDown. It's a tradition that I personally have grown up with and do not want to see it go anywhere, so we have to deliver today. And we've been tasked right now as Jade's starting to open up on Io Sky with taunting her in the ring. This episode's going to be a little bit different because it is the PLE. It's a massive part, of course, of what's gone on with this Mutiny. We have been building this really since episode 1, so we're going to have all of the matches in their entirety today, and then it'll be back to normal for the next episode. But this is such a big, important event that it just feels right to have it in its entirety, and it feels right to see Jade Cargill absolutely starting to dominate the way we know she can now on Io Sky. Here she goes, got her up for the sit-out power bomb. That could potentially have been enough, but veteran instincts from Sky there as she rolls out to the outside of the ring so she couldn't be pinned, and furthermore gets out the way of Jade Cargill and now gets ready to take over this match once more. It's going to be a big drop kick to the back, and then heck, Jade's in trouble after that. Io's starting to really take control and get back into this match, and she's feeling herself right now with those big knees. We can't see them because of the camera angle, unfortunately, but you know that they hurt. And Io puts Jade back into the ring now, and this match is in the balance at the moment. Are we going to see the genius of the Sky go to the Sky? We are indeed, and she got all of that drop kick. Goes for the first cover of this match. It's one, but that's all it is. Cargill at the moment, thankfully, is still too big, too strong, and too powerful. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep her down. And here we go now. It's time for some back and forth action between these two women. Jade getting the better of it so far. Crowd is starting to come alive in this one as these two women are just standing, trading blows right now. And we've just completed that task while we're in this. Oh dear, that's a miss. That is not good. Thankfully, Io's missed as well. And Jade takes back over once again and comes out on top. That's what we needed to see. Come on, Jade. Multiple clotheslines once again, opening up on Io in the ring. Taking control of this match and putting it back into control of Team WWE. Beautiful snap suplex. Jade's going to hold on here. Or is she? She throws Io aside, and now we see why. But yes, Jade. Wait, what? Jade, turn around. No, don't turn around. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please, no. It's the over-the-moon salt. It's 1, it's 2. Oh, and that was enough for Jade. Oh, no. We're down 1. Team WWE is down 1 to Mutiny, and that is massive. It's win or bust in the last 2 matches now. Oh, Jade gave it everything. She started to take control of this match, and then damage control comes down for Mutiny, and we find ourselves now in big trouble. Breaking damage control helps Io Sky defeat Jade Cargill, and that puts WWE 1 now down against Mutiny, and Punk says that was the first of many.
How's she doing after that missed attack from Asuka?
They're flushing her eyes out in the trainer's room. I think she's angrier than she is hurt. But now we're playing from behind.
It's our own damn fault. How didn't we see Asuka coming?
Overconfidence. We were looking one way and they slipped the knife right in our backs. But we're gonna be ready for them this time.
They've used crooked refs, blindside attacks, and chances are that's going to be the theme of the night. How do we hold them off?
You two head to Gorilla and make sure we don't see a repeat of Kyrie and Bailey's interference.
What are you going to do?
Collect our mad-as-hell partner from the trainer's room. We'll try to stop Mutiny from coming through the crowd.
That sounds like a plan.
When we were dating, you ever imagined we'd be the last line of defense protecting the future of WWE?
As a matter of fact, yeah. Tonight is what I've been imagining for a very long time.
Let's go tie this thing up.
And let's do that, and when the chips are down and you can't afford to lose, is there anybody other than the Tribal Chief that you would want to be sending out on your team? KO though is going to try and catch Roman Cole here, flips KO over. It's a 1 count, but KO is coming back once again. And thankfully Roman kicks out of that. You're not going to beat the Tribal Chief that early, KO. Roman absolutely just opening up with those body shots there, ripping into the midsection of KO, and he's going to do it again here. Finish this one off though with that powerful slam, and Roman is taking KO to school here. We're attacking him on the floor like it says in the corner, but I think what that means is probably on the outside of the ring. We need Roman here. We cannot afford to be outsmarted by Mutiny again, and you can see almost the desperation in this situation as Roman Reigns goes flying off the apron, follows it up with a more traditional Roman style big right hand, and KO is in big kinds of trouble here, and that's exactly where we need him. Back into the ring goes KO now at the heavy hands of one Roman Reigns, who will fully understand the gravity of this situation here. Another big right hand to put KO down again. We know these two have had some absolutely brutal wars in the past. We don't need that tonight. We just need Roman to pick up an easy win, but against KO, that's never really going to be the case. Roman again flips KO over as we go back and forth in these pinfall attempts. Once again, the Tribal Chief getting the better of them, and a big headbutt there. That's exactly what we need from Roman. Fire it up, Roman. Load that fish. Superman punch. Kevin Owens is down, and we know what usually follows that. Boom. No, KO knew what was coming after that as well. And the big knee to the face. Roman, we needed that spear. KO just still got too much in him at the moment, but Roman's going back to what brought him to the dance in this one, and that is those huge body shots. However, this time, KO's got Roman up. No! Oh, thank God, I thought he was going to go for that package pile driver he's been putting people away with recently. Thankfully, that does not happen. I think he might have been trying to spear there, but Reigns felt that coming as well. Both of these are 100% on top of their game at the moment. But having Roman at the top of his game, I would argue, is much better than having KO at the top of his. Saying that though, Reigns looked like he was setting up for that spear once again, but KO got off his feet and got himself out of trouble there. The Tribal Chief Irish whips KO, big clothesline there, trying to decapitate his opponent almost. And here we go again. Can he do it this time? KO's close to him, but Roman still saws him in half with that big spear. It's 1. This is surely it. It's 2. No. KO kicks out again. Mutiny are just refusing to go down tonight, and This is not good. This is really not good. You can see how frustrated now that Roman's becoming. And I just wonder whether that's a part of KO's plan here. Because if Roman gets DQ'd, we are done. But a big Superman punch lands once again. Please hit this one, Roman. We need this. He's cut KO in half. Stay down, Kevin. Stay the F down. It's 1, it's 2, and it is 3. The Tribal Chief ties this thing up for Team WWE. But that was harder than I think Roman would have wanted it to be. KO fought with everything he had tonight, but thankfully he did not have what WWE does. He did not have the Tribal Chief. It's 1-1 in this one, and it's now down to this big no DQ tag match at the end of this night. And as you can see, it says after Roman Reigns' dominant victory over KO, it is all tied up. The future of WWE rests on the results of the Unity Championship match. Frankie Williams and Miss Williams versus Bayley and CM Punk. No pressure, Team WWE. You've got this. First item on my agenda is hiring a new social media team, says CM Punk, confident as ever that his team is going to get the win.
We're right back in this thing.
Kevin Owens got taken apart out there.
It helped that it was finally a fair fight. Did you have to stop Mutiny from interfering?
Nope. I was in Gorilla the whole time and they never showed. You?
Your partner and I split up to cover the crowd and nobody came my way. Maybe they shot their shot with Asuka and Damage Control.
It's possible, but I bet Punk and Bayley have another trick or two up their sleeves.
That's what we're expecting. My partner and I have been through just about everything together. We've seen it all. And we're ready for whatever they throw at us.
Where is your partner?
I don't know. You haven't seen her since the last match?
No. Maybe that's why Mutiny never interfered. They were too busy attacking her.
I'm going to find her.
You don't have time. You have to get to Gorilla for your match. This is our last chance to stop Mutiny.
We'll find her. You just go out there and win this thing.
And are we surprised that we have got to go out there and try and win those titles on your screen right now alone? It's supposed to be a no disqualification tag team match. Instead, it's turned into a 2-on-1 handicap match with Bayley and CM Punk across the ring. But we have no choice here. We have got to fight our asses off. We have got to fight our hearts out because WWE needs us to win this. And if we don't win this, Mutiny takes over WWE. And you have heard already, Triple H has said if that happens, it happens. So we have to win here. There is no if, buts or maybes about it. We have to win. And at the moment, we're obviously taking Bayley apart, which is what we need to do. You can see it there in the top left. And we are just absolutely opening up on Bayley right now. Choking her out in the corner. Hey, listen, 1, it's no DQ. 2, there is so much at stake. This is truly a case of by any means necessary. Bayley has been weakened, but I think the play is going to be here to try and weaken her all the way down, so if she does get to make the tag, which I'm hoping that she doesn't, then she's going to be in no shape to get tagged back in by one CM Punk. So at the moment, we're just going to continue trying to wear down Bayley as best we can here. Nice chin breaker. Shades of the Game himself, who is still taking that stance of neutrality and just sitting in WWE's ivory towers while we fight for WWE here. You would think that he could at least show up. That might be something, you know. But no sign of him at the moment. So we're just going to continue to face and just take apart Bayley here. And I can't help wondering, as Frankie's going to work, where is our partner? What have Mutiny done to Ms. Williams? Big backbreaker there, pendulum style to Bayley. We are using our strength and our power and our aggression and probably our desperation and maybe even a little bit of a fear of letting everybody down here as well. We're channeling it all to good use right now as another powerful pendulum backbreaker is sent Bayley's way. Big stomp to the back of her head there, and then the knee to the face. The plan to keep Bayley away from Punk is working. If we can keep this at a 1v1, we are going to be so much better off. But the Irish with Bayley's so talented. You can't write her off, even though that she's looking pretty bad here. She cannot be written off. At any moment, Bayley can turn this thing all the way around. And speaking of that, big neck breaker from us there. And now we are going to use the no DQ rules of this match, as we're going to open up on Bayley with this kendo stick and just completely wear out what's left of her with it. Of course, there's going to be no countouts because it's no DQs. Bayley back to her feet. We've angered her a little bit with that assault with a kendo stick there, and I said it, we cannot write her off. We can't give her any space, any separation. We have to stay on top of her and just try our best to put her away here. Up she comes to her feet now. Whipped into the corner hard, and I think Frankie's saying it's time to get CM Punk in this one, because although we've tried to isolate Bayley, we do still have the task of taking the fight to the NXT Mutiny leader, and that is CM Punk. So we're going to have to suffer this double team here to get Punk into this match, and now we need to try and turn the tide in this match quickly, and that is exactly, thankfully, what Frankie has done. Big body shot, using the example of the Tribal Chief moments ago against Kevin Owens with those big body shots. Those are going to pay dividends later on, of course. Big double A spine buster to CM Punk, and that could potentially be that, because if we're following Triple H here, you know normally what follows that is a pedigree, but Frankie has got other ideas here, just big right hands one after the other. But we can't play with our food too long here. We have got to put Punk away, and of course we've used the double A spine buster. So before we can put him away, I don't think it'll let us do it with this. No, it won't. What the hell? Punk has just got straight back up. He has properly no-sold that pedigree there, and he's gone into business for himself. Surprise, surprise there a little bit, has CM Punk. But it don't matter. Frankie's focus is unshakable here as he just again opens up with those body shots. Finishes with a huge right hand that drops Punk. Then the big clothesline, using that strength and power advantage that we have got. Chin breaker, but Punk falls to his feet, and we are going to go out. Why, we've got a second to do so here. Pull out a chair. Boom. And boom again in the corner. It doesn't matter where we hit him, as long as we're hitting him. Listen to this crowd here. They have come alive in this one. And now maybe the end of Survivor Series and the end of this mutiny, as we double A CM Punk onto that broken up chair. That's got to be it surely, but Frankie wants to put the finishing touches to this one. Oh, is this going to be on the chair? Also pedigree on the chair, and that is it for Punk. That is it. Wait, what? One. Oh, Bayley's back in. We shouldn't have wasted time with the pedigree, and now they're just, I was going to say they're going to start the assault, they're going to start the mugging. Frankie is going to be thankful that Ms. Williams is out here, and she's not only out here, she's with a chair. That camera angle there made me think who's going to hit her in the back, but thankfully nobody did, and now this thing is evened up. And what? No. No. Oh. What's she doing? We're gonna continue on as Frankie here. What have I just witnessed?
You should have seen this coming!
What? No. Not at Survivor Series as well. Up into the GTS. But the bigger picture here is, are we witnessing the end of WWE here? Why? Son of a... I don't know what to say right now. I am in genuine shock at what we have just witnessed. We bought her here. Survivor Series Screwjob was in. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's going to do it for the end of this episode, guys. I have never, ever buy a game, a WWE game, My Rise or anything like that, being as shocked as I am right now. Wow. That is unbelievable. That is going to do it though for this episode, guys. I want to thank you all so much for you being here again. And I hope to see you all back with the next one. Like, my mind is just like blown right now, so I apologize, it's not the best outro. But yeah, I hope to see you all back for the next one very soon. Before this comes out again, we'll probably have another episode of Showcase, some more VCW and some more X-Rage Careerverse as well. Multitude of different things for you guys to get your teeth into. So please do like the video if you've enjoyed it, or even if you're as shocked as I am. Subscribe if you're new, or you're back and you haven't already. There's plenty more content to come throughout this game cycle, so yeah, there's always going to be something for you guys to tune into. But until the next video comes out, guys, once again, for the last time, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you all back soon. Until then, bye bye.